I'm sorry, but I have no conspiracy theories regarding the Biden family or the Trump family today. I just want to make us all feel good about being Americans. Now, college basketball is not necessarily my number one favorite sport, but without question, March Madness is the greatest sporting event in our country. This is where the final 64 teams, both boys and girls, meet, battle it out to crown a national champion. It's an incredible deal. And so I'm watching these games as many as I can, and something hit me in one of those games this week. I mean, slapped me in the face. And now I'm even more grateful for March Madness. So the game I was watching was Arkansas and Kansas. Now, Kansas was the number one seed in the region. Arkansas was number 8. Now, normally, Arkansas would not have had a chance in this game. But this is March Madness. Anybody can win. And, also I love about March Madness is 99% of these players have no chance to go pro. Yet, man, they pour their emotions. They give everything they possibly can give for the sake of their teammates, their coaches, their institution. It's just an incredible thing to watch. So Arkansas pulls the upset, 72-71 over Kansas. At the conclusion of the game, the coach, who's white, runs over to the Arkansas fan section, jumps up on a table, rips his shirt off, and waves it around in just pure ecstasy. And that body of his really should not be promoted, but okay, it was, in the moment. He jumps off the table, puts his shirt back on, thankfully, and then does the post-game interview with a female reporter. And he is just so proud, so in love with his team and what they've accomplished, And his star player comes over while he's talking, and he just embraces his player, and he says, you know what, this guy, I've so encouraged him to be a leader in the team. He's like a son to me. And they embraced, they shared sweat. They were both crying, shared their tears. The coach even got up on his tiptoes and kissed the player, who's black, by the way, on his face. The reporter turned the microphone to the player and began asking him questions. He was so choked up he couldn't even speak because of the tears. He finally was able to express his love and respect for that coach, for all of his team. It was just a beautiful thing. But that's when the slap in the face came. That's when it hit me. In this moment, in this game, in this sporting event, there is not a hint of racism. I mean, not for even a second at any part of it. And it dawned on me, you know what? This is such a beautiful testimony of who we are as Americans. I just can't get over it. So thank you, March Madness, for giving me even more joy. Now, why do we have so much racism talk? Because we have a political party that wants to make every issue about race. We have organizations that can't raise a dime unless you believe their narrative about race, which is that every white person is racist, every institution is racist, and slavery still dominates the philosophies of our society. It's total hogwash. People have jobs based on that narrative. You guys got back from the West Bank in Israel. That's the Palestinian territory. When you go through the checkpoints, there's a red sign that says, if you're Jew, listen, you're not allowed to come in here, and if you do, your life could be in danger. Now, that is racism. We don't have a hint. Now, listen, we have got goobers and stooges, rednecks that are racist, a smattering of white supremacists here and there. But the numbers are so small, it does not deserve one article in the New York Times. Feel good about yourself, about being an American, because we are not racist.